Hey, what's up, people? It's Sir Berks.
PTP.
First basketball video we make has to be about Metta World Peace and the album.
What
We're gonna
happened
have
to
touch
World
on that.
Peace?
What happened to the World Peace? What happened to the love, man? That's what I thought it was be about this year.
That was one of the most vicious plays
that's
I've
pretty
seen in
bad.
a while. Like, he pretended to pump up, and if you haven't seen it, he just pretended to chair and pump up, and a huge
Elbowed the shit out of James Harden. Only thing, James Harden he was in his way after he dunked and he kind of like interrupted the celebration. People don't like having their celebrations interrupted, but you don't have the right to go and elbow somebody.
So,
People on the extreme side talking about, he could have paralyzed this guy. Like,
man, that was like straight out of UFC.
That was pretty.
That would have been knockout of the night in UFC. You got a bonus.
Yeah, that would have been knockout of the night for real.
Yo,
if he connected to the right spot, that could have been a flip of it.
If that didn't hit the side of his head, if that hit the front of his face,
yeah, you'd been out cold. And
the damage in his face,
yeah,
that was a guy as strong and vicious as Ron Artest.
Yeah,
that was
he's like 240, beastly. Yeah, that was serious elbow.
He put all his strength.
Yeah, just caught it back and everything.
Like his temple of his head was flaring. Like, I don't know what happened to this guy.
Yeah,
and then he tried to say it was an accident. That was no way that was an accident.
I don't know. He got 7 games though. It seemed. Two minds about it. Only thing because it's about playoff time coming right now, and I don't think
he's on the Lakers.
And he's on the that's it too with me, right? And he's on the Lakers, I didn't want to see him. Like, I'd rather see him play in the first round, but I understand that. I mean, it definitely wasn't called for. He does have a history, which Stern admitted played a role in the suspension. But on one side, I think if another guy does that, he maybe gets 4 or 5 games. But
yo, I think the playoffs made a big thing in that, because 7 games to me, that doesn't seem ridiculous, but it seems kind of short, to be honest, for how vicious that elbow was. And
guys throw elbows all the time.
Yeah, but guys throw sneaky elbows though. That was a blatant, I'm gonna elbow you in the head. Like, there's a difference between.
They bumped and he kind of like brushed.
Yeah,
like
there's a difference between like me and you are in the paint bumping and I elbow you. That's part of basketball. But after the play, like, you're celebrating and you elbow me in the head.
It's more of a hard foul though. Like, most guys are gonna get 7 games for like a hard foul. Like, guys do some like next type of shit where you can really, really hurt somebody anyway, right? Like, guys will go clothesline. Even the one Rajah Bell with Kobe a couple years back when he grabbed him by his neck and threw him. So you only got 1 or 2 games for that.
You can't compare the Rajah Bell.
It wasn't that like.
This was a vicious elbow to the head.
That was unnecessary, man. Like. You don't know.
That wasn't even that bad.
That was pretty bad. He literally
that wasn't that
down to the ground.
That wasn't that bad. Everyone, great. Kobe can't get touched, so it was really tough for a lot of people.
Yeah,
the digest. A lot of Kobe fans took that play to heart, but it wasn't good. It was definitely a suspendable offense.
Yeah,
but I don't think it was that bad. I don't think you can compare these two situations.
It's almost like people throw elbows. Like, it wasn't. We haven't seen it
people
really as intent.
People throw elbows in the paint. This is an elbow to the head. Like, this is a vicious UFC attack. Like, it's the same thing as a punch to the face. Like, it wasn't an elbow in the paint. Like, I got you a sneaky elbow in the paint.
LeBron gets 3-4 games at most, man. I don't care, yo. If LeBron does that, he gets 3 games. I think I'm not saying I think 7 games is too much. I think it is kind of.
I don't know. I think 7
games
is on the lighter side for that offense, I think. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong. Like, whatever, it's the playoffs. You don't want to see guys out.
Yeah.
For the playoffs. I mean, that's how I feel personally. But I think playoff time definitely played a role in the reason why it was only 7 games. I think if this was happened at the beginning of the season, we could see a 25 games.
I don't know, man. Guys, like. I don't know. I've always been, I'm always more on like the safety side of things with players. I've always been more to that side of it. But even if any other, like, if in hockey, I don't think like guys do this like it's the equivalent to like one of those flipping headshots in hockey or football that we talk about all the time. So those are within the play, but this is just
sport. This is after the play. Like, he's pretending to celebrate the guy, and the other thing is the guy's looking the other way. It's not like there's a confrontation between 2 players. He hit a guy in the head walking away, like. Just not like out of nowhere. He didn't see it coming.
He kind of blindsided him.
He blindsided him. That's the kind of thing about it too. You know what I mean?
He could have been hurt for real though. Looking at it,
he could have been hurt for real. Like, he could have really been hurt.
Other thing, I think like 7 games is probably necessary, but
like he wasn't hurt that bad, which kind of thing. But like When you see guys that just get hit, knocked out like from the side, shit could have happened. That could have been.
Yeah.
That could have been.
Next time he may be banned for life too. If he gets that serious.
If he's pulling fuckery like that.
Yeah, man. Yeah, right. Yeah, you gotta
I
relax.
don't know, but you guys need to let us know what do you think. How many
7
games?
games too much. How many games?
Too much, too little. Yeah, what should he have gotten? And
there's gonna be shit during the playoffs too. We're gonna be at you during the playoffs. We're gonna see how things develop. I'm sure there's gonna be some suspensions, some questionable things going down.
Oh,
so it's gonna be one of those type of years, especially with a shortened season. Everyone's like real compact. Everyone's real tight.
What do we think if this is a series? If these two teams meet up in the playoffs?
Yeah.
That'd be some
It'd be
good
the second
tension.
round if anything when he's back. So
that'd be some good tension. That would be nice.
That'd be a nice series.
But anyway,
but yeah, NBA playoffs, it's here, man. It's one of those things you kind of feel it in the air. It's coming real soon. So all right, we'll be around. Just holler at us. Comment, rate, subscribe. Comment, rate, subscribe.
We'll see you guys soon.
Peace.